Hey guys, it's Dennis with Grass Monkey Lawn Care. This is part two of the video series that I was creating for the lawn care startup series of videos I'm putting out. As in the first video I put out, that was more of an idea of taking the idea of creating a lawn care business and starting the planning process. In this video here, I want to cover more of the next step of the process. I mean, we've already kind of got the idea and we're starting to move forward with it, but now what you need to start looking at is creating a name for your business. I believe that this is a very important part in the planning process because the name is going to be the starting process of branding your company. So I think that, picking a name that is catchy, something that's just not, the norm, like, Steve's Lawn Care or Bob's Lawn Care, that's not very catchy. I think picking out the appropriate name for your business is everything. With my company, Grass Monkey Lawn Care, it's very catchy. People remember it. I've had people comment about it a lot when I'm out on jobs or I'm out doing an estimate. Well, yeah, I called you. I liked your name. I get a lot of that. So picking out the name of your company is a very crucial part of what you're going to do from here on out. So just look it over. And then another important thing too in picking out your name is. There should be, depending on what state you're in, there should be a website you can go to that's from the state that you can look up and make sure that no one else has that name registered as their business name in the state. Be sure to do that. Because you could have a great name, but someone else could already have that name and you can't use it. So just remember that when you're picking out your name of the company. But if you're stuck on ideas, do what I did. I mean, I got on there, I typed in like the top, 100 catchiest, lawn care names. They'll give you a long list and you can take some ideas from it and kind of create your own, or, maybe try and use one of those and see if it's being in use in your state. If not, you like it, use it. But just remember, this name is going to carry with you. So make sure you pick out a good one and then make it very marketable and something you can brand easily into like all your marketing materials, promotional stuff, all that sort of things that, people will think about when choosing your business. And after that part too, I also want to talk about in this video is what are some unexpected costs that you don't think about when you have this idea of starting a lawn care business. One of those being, you do have to go get your city license, most likely in the state you live in. The city will require you to have a license to doing business in that city. Not a big expense. I mean, in my city, I believe it's $35 a year. But this is one of those expenses that, sometimes you may forget or you might not know you have to do. Another one might be, depending on what state you're in, is registering your business with the state. Some states require that, even if you are a sole proprietorship or however you're going to set your business up, you're required to also set up a registration with the state. So that's another thing you might think about. And then another unexpected cost that I believe every business should have, and that is called insurance for your business. You need to be insured. I don't care if you have 15 lawns or 500 lawns. Make sure you get insurance. You just never, ever, ever know what will happen or what could happen. It's very easy to break windows. You could bump into a house. You could hit a car with, the mower, and you didn't realize it. Or, there's so many situations of what we do that could cause damage to someone or someone's property. And if you're not covered, bye-bye business. You're out of business. I guarantee it. Not unless you have a lot of money in the bank to cover whatever it might be. It could be a simple fix, not a big deal, or it could be a really big fix, a couple thousand, 10, 20,000. So get insurance. It doesn't cost as much as you might think. And if you're looking to do commercial work, you have to have insurance. General liability insurance, coverage up to $1 million is usually pretty standard for the industry. I have that. It's not bad at all. Something I learned this year being my first year in business was, since I had lettering on my truck, it was highly suggested to me that if you're going to do that, carry commercial auto insurance on top of your other insurance. That'll cover anything and everything. So your business will be covered as far as you do some damage. If you get in a wreck, in your vehicle, or if someone else is driving your truck and you get in a wreck, your insurance will cover it. You're completely covered. No worries, except for the deductible. So those extra costs kind of associated with starting a business. And another thing to kind of think about is what kind of business are you going to set up? This is something you need to get in the works now in the early stages leading up to the season coming up in 2017 is, are you going to be a sole proprietorship? Are you going to file for an LLC? those are things that you need to think about. I'm a sole proprietorship. I'll probably stay sole proprietorship for next season, and I'll probably switch over to LLC. LLC meaning limited liability corporation. The difference in the two is sole proprietorship. Say you do something, someone wants to sue you, they can sue you for everything you have, your business and your personal assets. With the LLC, limited liability corporation, that means they can sue the company. They can't touch you, your personal assets. So I would recommend going sole proprietorship your first year or two until you really get the feet underneath your business and kind of get it built up. They are taxed differently. Sole proprietorships, at least where I'm at, is taxed like personal income. So you're taxed a lot differently if you were an LLC. The taxes are set up differently. So those are things to explore in the early stages of developing your lawn care business. So those are just some next steps in the process of doing this. Picking a name, looking at some extra costs that are associated with it, trying to go after some insurance for your business so you're protected, and deciding how your business is going to be set up in the process of this. So this is part 2 of the video, guys. Any questions, comments, please leave them below. Any of you seasoned vets out there that are that watch these videos, feel free to chime in, and maybe I missed something. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks a lot.